Hi, welcome to the new MiDEAL website video. My name is Sean Vaughn and I'm the program manager for MiDEAL. And we recently launched a new website, so I just wanted to put a short video together to help you navigate. So this is our homepage. And as you scroll through, you'll see some familiar topics. So the first one that you might be interested in would be our contract center. The next is our member center. Scrolling through, you'll see some other items that were on our previous page, law enforcement purchasing. We still have our top programs highlighted here in the center, and then our contact information at the bottom. So what I want to show you today are two areas, the contract center and the member center. First, we'll go to the member center. So this just is going to have some additional resources that you might find interesting. So how to use a contract. If you were not a member and wanted to join, how to do that. Sigma, which is the state's platform for posting bids. You could always click here to get a current list of members, and then just some additional state resources that are open to you as a member of MiDEAL. Now let's go back to the main homepage and go into the contract center. So there are a lot of new bells and whistles that come along with this new website. I'm still in the training process, so I haven't gotten everything working just yet. But even with that, we still have better advances already with their search. But one thing I wanted to add is be patient during this time, because it's with moving about 500 contracts over to the new website, it's very possible you'll run across some links that aren't working, or maybe a contract that's out of date. If that's the case, just email me and I can help get that fixed and get you the correct information. And of course, my email address is Vaughn, VAUGHNS4@michigan.gov. So this is going to look similar to our previous website. There's a couple ways you can search. You can type in the search box. You can look by category, or you can scroll through the list of categories. And you would just select load more to see additional pages. First, let's look at the categories. So if you knew you wanted to look for something related to communications, you could click that box next to communications, scroll down just a little until you see the apply button, click that, and that's going to narrow your search down to anything that we have tagged as a communications related contract. So you can just look through that list. So let's say you were looking for audio, video, and web conferencing solutions. You would click that and it'll take you to the home page for that specific contract. And here you'll see there's two vendors. I have added an overview for all of our contract pages. Some are going to be high level and some are going to be bulleted lists that might even include what's in the contract. You'll also find the vendor names, and they'll be highlighted or bolded. You'll find the contract number, which is going to be linkable to the most up-to-date contract, fingers crossed. The contact information, including phone number and email, and also when that contract expires. So now let's hop back over to contract search. Always be sure to click that clear all filters, just in case it's still looking at what you were previously pulling. The search bar. This is where a lot of improvements have already been made, and a lot of improvements will be coming. So for now, you could type in appliance, hit enter, and it's going to narrow your search down to the two categories that do have appliances. Let's click the first one. So this is our building and supplies and maintenance repair contracts. There's two, one for Lowe's, and you'll see the appliances right there, and one for Home Depot, and appliances are right there. So that's a quick way to find specific items like appliances. You can also find it in the hardware and maintenance repair contract, which is our Grainger contract. So here's appliances, and here are those bulleted lists that I mentioned a minute ago. And then of course, Grainger and their contact information, as well as their contract link. So let's go here again and clear our filters. I've had a lot of schools reach out to say, do you have something for cafeteria tables? Well, we actually do. It's just hard to find them. So I did go ahead and add that as a tag. So if you type in cafeteria, it's going to pull up our office supplies contract. If you click that, it'll take you to the page that we have our Staples contract. And the reason it's pulling it is because I was able to add cafeteria tables here under our bullet list. And then, of course, all of the contracts. The Sables contract is a big one. So it is listed as change notices in ranking order. The most up-to-date version is at the top. Okay, now another cool feature, there are filters, is in a lot of cases, you can actually type in a vendor name and it'll pull that up. So let's type in John Deere. Okay, so it's narrowed it down to 3. And we would assume that John Deere is not going to be in our COVID contract or in our rubbish. So we know that it's by process of elimination, it'll be in our grounds and turf. So if you click that, it'll take you to a page that has those contracts. This is a page that has a lot of information. So it's going to take a little extra work to get it so that I'm happy with the way it lays out. So bear with me. But once we get this tagging under control, I think this page will really be helpful because there's going to be a lot of information and products in here that you might not have ever even known about, but you will soon. And one other feature that I like is that in a lot of cases, it's actually letting me pull a contract number. So if you go in here and enter a contract number, hit enter, it's narrowing it down to our office furniture. If you click that, it takes you to our Hayworth page where we have 2 different contracts for that. So it did search this top contract number. So that's exciting. You know, and anytime you get in here and you're looking for contracts and you can't find something, always feel free to email me. That's my job, is to help you navigate these contracts, navigate our website and all of this information. With a large portfolio, it can be a little daunting. So I understand. But I will get more information out once we do have the additional search features working. In the meantime, thanks for visiting the video, and I look forward to working with you in 2022.